And like with that, and like with that, and like with those things, like with that, and like with Dark Souls, is like it does a whole thing with like the futility of this, and when you should, and when like this thing is just needs to end. With Berserk, it is finding this horrible world and like trying to see if that futility is still there, if it is still futile to even let this dying world still exist. It is someone who wants to still exist, and not only, and like that is like where it separates. It's like the worlds are similar as fuck.
Yes.
Like it is so obvious, but like the fork in what they care, and like the fork in like in the philosophy is where it's like the fork in the philosophy is where it goes.
Yeah. So essentially, Berserk is, you know, I already forgot the fucking phrases, the phrasing. What you said, and then Dark Souls essentially just like embodies the like entire like idea of Berserk's world. You know, like an impossibly like fucking. I'm terrible. Jeez, I already forgot the fucking word.
It's Berserk's world, but they don't have a guts who can fight against the like futility.
Well, that's okay, futile. What Dark Souls and like other Soulsborne games do is they take the theme of Berserk's world, that being a impossibly futile one, and puts it into a gameplay perspective. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
so like one of my favorite details with like related to that is like you're playing in the same world in like Dark Souls 1 to 3, but you can get like different endings in like the games. But no matter what you do, the games start the same. And it says basically just saying what you did didn't matter.
Yeah,
whether you kept the flame alight, whether you didn't, it was all gonna end the same anyways.
Yeah, because the world of those games are futile. Yeah, whether anybody wants to play those games and like get that message and apply it to real life or not, completely subjective.
I think I'm officially. Yeah, I think I'm caught up on 119.
Did you just say X fucking D?
Yeah.
I have never heard that phrase before.
But yeah, I kind of like the new chapter, Jam.
I haven't read it yet. Hold on.
Well, stop fucking failing your runs and read the new chapter.
I got one run where I got like 1 millisecond, like 100 milliseconds ahead of my PB. And the dickhead who swept every single level in the game is like half a second ahead still. The thing is, like, he's actually a chill dude, but I'm just like seething because he just took all the records in like a day.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's literally a Trackmania pro. He just waltzed in and just fucking took everything. Asshole.
I'm thinking to play games today because my left hand is genuinely in bad. Like, it's actual bad pain right now, so.
Holy shit. This is like the third fucking time in a row that I've been completely sidetracked. I've been trying to make a thing of like music on LMMS where I'm trying to make a remix of a Toho song in the style of Castlevania. And this is like the third time where I've gotten sidetracked. But I don't mind because it was a good conversation. Let's go, Pog champ. That is the first time I've said that in fucking ages. I feel like a fossil. Anytime I remember I'm almost 21, I immediately feel like a fossil.
You are 21 years old. You are still younger than my part.
All I hear with that is that I will soon be able to. I will soon legally be able to drink. Let's go.
5.4%. All right. What are we looking at? What tech are we looking at? Am I going to see a test jump?
Oh, what the fuck?
They didn't even do the test jump right. I think they did. I think they did. No, they did. That was a 2-second.
Yeah. in my house.
Chainsaw Man is so fucking ridiculous.
I just saw a fucking wasp out my window, and I am desperately hoping it does not find a way in.
I have a solution when it comes to wasps when they get in my room.
Alright, what?
I scream and run.
Oh, alright, that's a good... That's
The
a good
Glock.
plan. The Glock.
I live in the UK!
Oh, true.
We have Glocks. We have cricket bats.
Listen, Ellie, listen, I live in the US, even I can't fucking use that. I don't have one. I don't have any.
Doug, did I ever tell you about how my dad was looking at semi-automatic rifles on the family Xbox?
What?
Yeah, no, cause like Taxi, I think you know my family's like super fucking Christian conservative.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, no, they were. This motherfucker was dead ass. Like, this motherfucker was dead ass. Like, straight up looking at like guns on like the Xbox, and I was just like confused. Like, I'm already really uncomfortable around guns in general because, believe it or not, I've had friends die. And so like, I'm generally uncomfortable, and I just see him looking at them on the fucking Xbox. So you're fucking joking, aren't you? Like, you're like, there's no way you're being dead ass on the Xbox.
I'm afraid they are.
Girl, why don't you go play a fucking Modern Warfare? You know, like, go be dog shit on Modern Warfare or something.
Fucking I'm lucky to not have any past terrible experiences with guns. I'm still just uncomfortable around them because I just don't like guns.
I'm of the unfortunate variety, I guess.
I kind of like guns. I got to shoot them once and I was good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I'm just... Oh, sorry. Sorry, I interrupted you, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, you're fine.
I interrupt people all the time because I am bad at conversation.
Fucking, like, my fucking, like, uncomfortableness around guns is just... It's likely just a product of me being just a paranoid little bitch, because, like, I'm the exact same way using, like, any kitchen knife that's just slightly sharper than a butter knife.
It's safer to have sharp kitchen knives.
Huh?
Because it's less likely that when you're cutting something, it will, like, with a sharp knife, it's a lot more predictable where it's going to go. With a blunt knife, it's a lot more likely that it will, like, slip and you'll end up accidentally cutting yourself. Like if you did the same cutting motion on your hand with a sharp knife as with a blunt knife, you'll do less damage with the blunt knife, but you're much more likely to end up in a...
I've never been cut by one. I've had more times I've accidentally cut myself, like, sorry, with a sharper knife than,
The only
like...
kitchen implement that I've cut myself with is that time I dropped a really sharp knife on my foot, and every single time I use a peeler, I end up just peeling off part of my skin.
Oh.
But I don't feel it. I never feel it. I just, like, look at my hand while I'm washing the dishes and I notice my hand feels on fire. Why is it on fire? Oh, I am missing a centimeter squared of skin on my thumb.
You just reminded me of this. One time, this is pretty wacky, I was clipping my dog's nails, and I accidentally fucking clipped the skin, like the skin of my fingertip on my pinky. I clipped that with a pair of dog clippers. And like it's not even like a knife, where, like, you know, like, oh, it's a slit, you could just, like, you know, like, just, like, hold it together, tape it up, there you go. No. It is a pair of skin intrusions that, like, come together, where if I had, like, put enough force in them, they would become one big cut, and I would have essentially had a gash in my fucking fingertip. I'm just lucky I didn't do it with, like, I'm just lucky I didn't do it any harder.
I'm gonna go find some eyes. My hand is really hurting.
Damn.
It's unfortunate.
It's kind of funny in retrospect because I was really worried about bacteria because, you know, dog clippers, right? And so I went to my dad because I was living with him at the time, and I was like, hey, do you know where the band-aids are? I accidentally clipped my fucking pinky with dog clippers. He's like, oh yeah, they're there. I'm like, okay. And I found them. I'm like, do you know where like the sanitation stuff is? He's like, oh, you don't need it. I'm like, the fuck do you need? What the fuck do you mean? There's bacteria. He's like, no, it's not gonna do anything. He was just not concerned. That being said, I cleaned it anyway.
Wise.
Yeah, my biological dad is a fucking idiot. Actually, I should probably put into context how stupid it is. How stupid he is. This man moved to Alaska by traveling to Canada and brought his fucking gun to the Canadian border. And then he acted surprised when they arrested him and kept him through customs and confiscated his gun. Right? So when he complained about it to her, right? She's like, did you not fucking look up if you can bring guns to the Canadian border? He's like, I did. It said you could. My mom and I separately looked up, can you bring guns to the Canadian border? And it said no.
He probably looked up, can you bring guns to Alaska?
Well, if so,
If
he's a
he looked
fucking
up-
idiot.
If he looked up anything in the first place,
Yeah.
it would have been, can you bring guns to Alaska?
You know, he's just a pathological liar in general. They met, like, when they first met, my mom and my dad, he had told her that his ex-girlfriend died of, I think it was lupus? Hold up, I think that's like a fucking illness you can get. Lupus.
Yeah.
Illness? Yes, okay, yeah, lupus is, yeah. He said his girlfriend died of lupus. And then guess what happened?
She turned up on your doorstep?
No, I wasn't born yet.
Oh.
No, this is when they first met, bruh.
No, but like, alive, just turned up and just like, said,
yeah, no,
"What the fuck
a
you
few
doing?"
years later, my mom met his ex. And my mom's like, he said you died of lupus. She's like, yeah, he's a fucking idiot. His ex is just like, she's just like, yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Actually, hold up, I should probably look this up because I think I remember this being mentioned too.
I'm gonna go lay down, Jammers. I'll talk to you later.
See ya. Have a good one, Ellie. Okay, so yeah, that is a thing. Fucking. You wanna know the best part? My mom was like, you know what? I should have figured. People don't fucking die from lupus. That was the best part about it!
Wait, what the f-
My dad had lied to my mom to try and get sympathy points, saying that his ex died of a disease that doesn't even get fatal. Oh, it's very funny. It's very funny.
That sure is something.
Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some food.
be back in a minute. I need to get some water.
Come to me.
Ooh.
I'm back, but I'm also going to... Yeah. But I'm also gonna get up and go and then come back again, just like in like literally like a minute or two, because I have some Pop-Tarts cooking in the fucking toaster. I got this stuff right here. Fucking motherfucking. Ooh. You hear that? You hear this? Where? Speedruns. I'm guessing.